sailors, and welcome to another episode of On the Map. I'm Captain Beattie, joined always by my trusty first mate, Nayfe Pacewell, and today's very special guest, Carrillo. Ahoy, lad.
Tis I, salutations, boys. Captain Carrillo, Captain of the Gangplank, Admiral of the Chain Gang Alliance, Co-Captain of the Majestic Plank, at your service.
Thanks for coming on. It's
it's lovely to be here. Yeah, it's I do believe it be my second one of these bad boys where I sat down and get asked a bunch of questions. You know, the first one was a little crazy because Crow decided to crash it. You know, Crow Tuck. He just showed his ugly face in there, and he was like, "Hey," you know, and he just started screaming, and I was like, "Whoa, what are you doing in here?" And it got out of hand very quickly, but you know. It was all right, so I'm hoping we don't have any unexpected guests this time around, huh?
Well, let's hope not. Yeah.
Yes,
that's right. We saw that you attended TwitchCon recently. What was it like to experience that?
You know, it was quite a journey to get there. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but around this time of year last year, exactly a year ago, I was in the hospital and I was fighting for my life. You know, I was things got out a little out of hand there with my diabetes. So you know, that kind of kickstarted a lot of things for me and got me thinking. And you know, it was all I missed TwitchCon that year because of my health issues. And that was my plan, was to go. So, you know, I missed it. And I was like, all right, next year, I got to go. I got to make it next year. So, you know, it was a bit of a journey. A lot of, I started taking care of myself a lot more. I attended health classes and stuff. So it was a bit of a life-changing experience. Once I got there, you know, it was months of work and working on myself and taking care of myself and learning how to love thyself, you know? And, It was amazing. It was definitely probably the greatest moment, one of the greatest experiences of my life. Being able to go there and see so many faces that I've only seen on my computer screen, you know, meeting so many friends and making so many more. Like, it's been amazing, and you come back with so much drive, so much, you know. It's just it's
lots
very
of energy. It carries.
Most definitely.
That's right.
It was, but you know, definitely.
Sail with some of our favorite streamers like Rocco and Gullible Gambit. Who do you like to watch on Twitch and Mixer in your downtime?
In my downtime, that's the thing. I don't have lots of it. You know, I spend a lot of hours in my day, you know, concentrating on my health and such. You know, I prep my foods, and you know, I hit the gym, you know, and when I'm not doing any of that, I'm usually working maybe on a Twitter video or something. You know, I'll edit these videos for Twitter, but every once in a while you can catch me. You know, I'll stop by in the Sea of Thieves dev streams when they have the guest streamers on there. You know. And sometimes if someone's playing something out of the blue, you know, like Rocco plays horror games or something, or even Gambit, you know, they both took part of that October. It was some charity event that was happening in October.
Yeah, and for Able Gamers. That was great.
Aye. That be the one. And they were playing all kinds of scary games, and I was like, this is nice. You know, I used to play all kinds of scary games back in my day, but I haven't had the chance to do it lately. But you know, when I find the time to stop by and say hello, I'll do whatever I can, wherever I can. You know, let it be someone I just met or an old friend. You know, so yeah, I'll make guest appearances anytime I can.
Oh yeah, look, you stream so much. How has streaming changed your life?
You know, it's been rough. I've had a tremendous issues with internet, and it's really like stopped the whole streaming thing for a while. It was really killing my channel, but you know, as of recently, yeah, it's been really bad, very very stressful. I've been fighting with AT&T for months, boys. Months, okay?
Oh, no.
And
I hear that
finally,
those guys all-
Jesus, these boys finally come out here with the 10,000 trucks and they start digging up the dirt and the asphalt outside, the concrete and all that stuff, and they replaced the wire underground. So that was about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't had a disconnect since. You know, and that's a
fantastic.
huge change.
That's good to hear.
It's a huge change, and I'm able to stream just about whenever I want now. I have experienced some lag spikes here and there, but you know, overall, even throughout all the drama, all the internet issues, I try my best to stream as much as I can when I can. But you know,
And we appreciate that.
you know, and I appreciate everybody who's still here, because honestly, nobody wants to sit there and watch someone disconnect and reconnect for 5 hours a day. Okay, it's like watching your favorite television program during a snowstorm, and you got satellite television, and you get 5 minutes of commercials in between, you know, commercial breaks. It's the worst. You don't want to. You don't want to be buffering in the middle of your commercial break. What the heck's going on? You know? No. It's just. It's bad for business.
You've created so many of our favorite clips from Sea of Thieves. So many of our favorite clips, like the time you hijacked a sloop to go and save your crew from a megalodon. That was so funny.
Whoa! Jesus Christ! Watch yourselves. He just have some potassium bars. Jesus.
Why?
That was close.
Eat your food, lad.
What?
Here we are.
Yeah,
I think I need
healthy
some. You got a
here. Yeah,
nana
hang
for
on.
me? I don't even know if I was in a blast zone.
I think you may have been. Hang on. Here you go. Have a coconut, lad.
Hand me that coconut. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Close one, boys.
Okay.
Wrong
Yeah.
weather out
We
here.
might have to move
Yeah, the elements are
locations. I don't
against us
know.
today.
It's getting
We might have
spooky
to
out
hide
here.
underneath something in a minute.
Let's take this interview down into the stronghold. Let's go.
Just commercial break.
Right. Let's do that. We'll do that.
Let's take it down here. Fantastic. Okay, so
Come again. Repeat.
oh, this is going great.
No,
This
it's
is going
fine.
So
it's
great.
fine. Content, boys.
That's right. That's right. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Content.
Hey.
You've created so many of our favorite clips from Sea of Thieves. Like the time you hijacked a sloop to go and save your crew from a megalodon. That was so funny. And out of all the clips and highlights from your streams, which moment would you say has been your absolute favorite?
You know, I'd have to agree with the Megalodon clip. It's come a long way. It's been a long time since that happened. And,
it has.
you know,
Oh, and it's still going.
it's still going. People still coming by. They retweet it all the time. You know, it's become a classic, I feel. And,
has.
you know, every once in a
has,
while, I'll get one of those moments, you know, and I'll have to edit a video. I don't know if you guys saw one of my most recent ones. It was a bit of a heathenist one, all right? It's around it revolved around a rock formation in the shape of a breast, a woman's breast.
I remember that.
Yes, it was quite phenomenal. I had no idea it existed till that day. You know, I was sailing with
I'm still trying to
Gambi.
find it. Every day I'm out here trying to find it.
I still remember. I still memorize it. It's southeast of H8. That's where the heathenist rock formation can be found. For research purposes, boys. All right,
Oh, of course.
of course.
Some
Always.
tautology work.
But but yes, I'll have to agree. The Megalodon clip is definitely it's something. I put a lot of work into that one. You know.
We love your pirate clothes, lad. You're always very well dressed. They're amazing.
Wait, are you talking?
Where did you swindle those garbs from?
My garbs. Well, first
Your
of all,
garbs.
we gotta specify here. Are we talking about the garbs on myself or the garbs in the game?
No, the garbs on yourself.
See,
That you wear on the camera.
I wish I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you, lads. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It's a bit of a secret.
Then I'm happy to live in mystery.
But the tale does go. I was born with me hat and me boots on. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Everything else is but an accessory. Comes
Came out
off
of the womb
willingly.
wearing that hat.
He was born a
Exactly.
pirate and he'll die a pirate.
Born a pirate legend, boys.
Push, Mrs. Carrillo. Oh look, it's a pirate.
It's a captain! Oh my god! Got to have been the finest baby captain I've ever laid eyes on. Jesus
Simon's
Christ!
cursed your womb.
He's so handsome! Jesus! I'm sorry.
That's right.
No, but yes,
Oh, no,
that's how the tale goes.
No, you've been around for a good long time.
Aye.
You've been on the seas for a good while. But my main question is that since you have made one hell of an imprint on the Sea of Thieves community, you really have, whether you believe it or not.
Aye.
But
Thank you.
on the counter, how is the Sea of Thieves community that you've built with your streaming affecting you? How's it come to you?
It's been pretty insane. You know, the amount of people that come through and just share is all the love. You know, and they're ready for whatever. You know, and I like to think that I mean, we all do. We all attract like-minded people. You know.
That's right.
And I'm all over the place. You know, I'm all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. But as long as people are willing to roll with the punches with me, I couldn't be happier. And if it wasn't for my community, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for my community and what we built, you know, it's I love how far I've come. I don't care about the you know, everything that's gone downhill. I don't, you know, I've found a place where I just don't care anymore about all the bad things. I'm happy where I'm at.
It's all part of the journey.
And the community is right at the center of it.
Which Sea of Thieves update has been your favorite so far? There's been lots of them, but which one have you liked the most?
You know, I've noticed all the most of the latest updates have been very much multiplayer. You know, PvP sided. You know, a lot of concentration around player versus player combat and such, and this and that. But I always remember the first time I set foot into the Hungering Deep. Okay, the Hungering Deep.
I remember that one.
Has to have been the greatest Sea of Thieves experience that you could have ever asked for. The way that it brought the community together is unmatched. No other game has done that. Not any game that I've played, okay? And it was such a nice change for me, because stepping into the Sea of Thieves, it was something very new to me. I've always loved pirates, okay? I've always adored pirates and the life of pirates. But, you know, once when they announced this game, it was, you know, I just knew. I wanted to be part of it. And the Hungering Deep was what exactly what I thought it would be. You know, it's exactly what I thought Sea of Thieves would be. You know, the way it brought people together, the way it made us work all together was phenomenal.
You had to get your crews and get all the drums out and start playing that.
One of those
carry the song.
Interesting ways. Oh,
my God, I have that video on my YouTube. It's still one of my favorites to go back and visit. All right, I go back and visit it often. That was so far, so late back in the day. But it's definitely my most favorite. I've a lot of favorite moments coming out of there. I remember I put about 10 sailors on my galleon, boys. 10 sailors on the gangplank. But back then, the gangplank didn't have a name. We were calling it all kinds of different things. But you know, but nonetheless, there was 10 people on my vessel, all running around screaming, there's blood everywhere! We're gonna die! And, you know, it was shooting endless amounts of cannons, and it was a lot of fun. And I was giving speeches, and people were calling me captain. It was phenomenal. It was a lot of fun.
It's the best feeling.
I think we need more of that in the Sea of Thieves, for sure.
What was before Sea of Thieves for you? What sort of gaming or streaming were you involved in before the Pirate Hat?
All right, listen. There's about 3,
All it.
maybe 4 other communities that I was a big part of. First, I'm just start off by saying all these other games were very competitive compared to Sea of Thieves. Okay, I come from a very competitive background, so I started YouTubing. I don't know. I'd say around by the time YouTube launched, I was already into it. But back then, I was only uploading competitive gameplay. There was a very old Xbox 360 game that I used to play called Chrome Hounds. I don't know if any of you heard of it.
That.
Really?
I've heard of it, yeah.
You've heard of Chrome Hounds? Have you played it?
Aye, that's right, lad.
Well. Well, listen. Chrome Hounds was one of the greatest multiplayer experiences I've ever had. Competitively. All right? The thing with Chrome Hounds, single player was absolute garbage. You don't want to touch that, okay? You don't want to touch it. Maybe you want to touch it to get the unlockables, okay? You can unlock certain items, but it's basically Legos for robots. You build your own robot and you take it out in the battle. You can build it however you want with it, whatever kind of weapons you want. And there was such a huge variety of weapons. All right, I fancy myself a cannoneer. Okay, I was a cannon pilot. That's what we called ourselves. We were pilots of a Chrome Hounds, robots. Okay, I was so deep into that community. My God. You had the way the game worked multiplayer wise, it's made by From Software. Yeah, there's people that made the Dark Souls games, okay? So this is one of the earlier projects, I guess I would say. But it was very detailed. You know, you had to make sure your robot had enough gas to last the whole match, otherwise you run out of gas at some point. After Chrome Hounds, I moved to Gears of War, and it stayed the same. I was very competitive there. Gears of War was one of my favorites. I started off. I played Gears 1, but I was very bad at it. And what happened was people were roasting little old Carrillo, right? Little teenage Carrillo, so bad. He just left the game. I was like, all right, that's it. I'm going back to Chrome Hounds. But I was forced to go back to Gears of War because Chrome Hound servers got shut down. So I had nothing else to play. I was just playing Gears of War all the time, and eventually I got good around Gears 2, Gears 3. You know, I was a bona fide animal. Okay.
Oh, you put the time in, lad.
I did. I put the time in, and that's when I started to learn how to edit videos. That was the birth. Excellent. That was the birth of me editing.
Birth of Carrillo.
Carrillo. Exactly. You know, I made the ultimate decision to leave Gears of War. And from there, I went to For Honor. For Honor is
boy. That's where I was before this game.
Yeah. Really? Did you hear of me? Did you see me? I was uploading them videos.
No, honestly, I wasn't in the whole. I wasn't aware of how people get popular from gaming and stuff like that. So gamer tags, I didn't pay too much attention to.
I see.
It was just get in there and either fight or be fought. You know?
I love the idea of For Honor. For Honor was an amazing concept. I loved it, but
several hours on that game.
Yeah, but the community was so Jesus, man.
Oh my God.
It was quite toxic in there, bro.
It was terrible. The whole Ubisoft community is just acid.
It was quite putrid in there. So, you know, I could only handle so much, but you know that game boosted my channel to about 13,000 subscribers. You know, damn near overnight. You know, and I carried my editing style from Gears of War to For Honor, and it paid off very well.
New year is coming for Sea of Thieves. It's been 2 years now since launch, and you've been around more or less the same amount of time, if not much longer.
Yeah.
Did you expect to have such an impact? Did you expect to have so much Sea of Thieves give you so much in return?
No.
If that makes sense.
Not at all.
Never.
You know, Sea of Thieves, like I said, I came to Sea of Thieves from For Honor. For Honor, For Honor was the last game that I played, the last game that I concentrated on. So I knew leaving For Honor and changing games completely was gonna be hard because, you know, like I said, I gained about 13,000 subscribers from For Honor. Those were all For Honor viewers. People don't like change, okay? So when I went to see Thieves, I completely cut off For Honor. I didn't want any more of it. Okay, it was very stressful. I didn't want any more.
It was the same for me.
Yeah, so I just stopped uploading it, and I felt the views dip. I felt everybody dip. Everybody was unsubscribing, so it was already tough for me. All right, when I first came to Sea of Thieves, but I kept my head high. Okay, my chin was up, and I was just marching forward, and I did the best that I could.
Played.
And
that's the spirit.
it just came. It just kind of happened. The captain wasn't a thing. Captain Carrillo wasn't a thing. The gangplank wasn't a thing. I didn't expect it to create the captain. I didn't expect to create the captain, and to have him, to see the captain, touch so many lives. So many people come to me.
It did.
Yeah, they come to me telling me, things that they're feeling, and how I bring some smiles to them. I brighten their lives up a bit. Even children. People come into the stream with their children, and I interact with them. I'll talk to them through the stream, and they love it. And they're telling me, man, I haven't seen them smile like that in so long, And it's quite magical because it makes me feel like, I don't know. It's like something out of a movie, like the captain's, like this cartoon character or something brought to life.
It's really surreal, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it feels. And I felt it even more like it was a definite thing. Like the first time that I sailed with Rocco. Okay?
Yeah.
The first time I sailed with Rocco was wild. It was so wild.
I can imagine that.
It was amazing. Yeah. We were both screaming at each other. It was this, man, the amount of magic that was created between the both of us. It's like watching your favorite.
You have so much energy.
Yes. It does. And the amount of magic that we created, it's like watching your favorite puppet from the Muppets or something interact with like Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow, okay? And that's exactly what it was like. Not saying, I'm as good looking as Jack Sparrow, but he's almost as good looking as I am. But hey,
almost.
But that's what it was like, and I hold Rocco up so high. They have such high quality over there. I don't even think his parents understand. What Rock. I mean, I'm sure maybe they do, or maybe they have an idea. All right, Rocco raised so much money for charity in the last month or so. The amount of money that they raised was amazing. And Rocco,
staggering.
Rocco's so amazing. He's literally
wonderful.
I am so surprised. Why is he not on TV? What is happening?
I know.
Right.
How is he not an official Muppet character? What is happening? Who is this?
Better than a Muppet.
Why am I getting this for free? That's what I think when I think of Rocco.
It's entertainment you pay for.
That's right.
And it's just the amount of magic we created together. That first stream was phenomenal, and and then when I met Crow too, Crow was amazing. Crow was
he's a great lad.
Crow was the first pirate to ever raid me in the Sea of Thieves community. He was the first one to raid me and host me. Before then, I was just streaming day after day. I started wearing the hat, and everything just kind of fell into place. And it was great. But I didn't expect it to get this far. So
we can't wait to see what the future holds for you, lads. What?
Is someone blowing holes in the vessel? What are we doing? Do we stop him?
No, quick, get back to the ship.
Back to the
We're being
ship!
attacked, lads.
Who's attacking us?
We're under attack.
Ah! Who's blowing
Let's see
holes
what
in
we
my
can do.
ship? Wow, are we
Get over
defending the ship right now? We're sinking! Oh boy. Whew.
What are you doing, lad?
I'm saving the vessel! Get Get your bucket over here, you idiot!
They sliced me. They're burning though.
I've
I've
saved
hit
the
this
vessel.
person like 12 times, man. Man, I hit that guy with 3 sets and nothing happened.
Oh boy.
Well, this was unexpected.
He was on fire.
I'm over here patching holes. What's going on? We're
Hang on,
gonna
I'm coming
lose
back
us.
for the ferry. They firebomb me and then blunderbuss me.
The lonely nug. I love it.
They don't know what they're doing.
And I was killed by fire.
It's just a
But
poor
we're there
sleep.
again.
These Xbox load times are horrible. Ah, I burned it.
I believe in you. I can't even repair because they keep shooting me.
It's alright, we'll come. I'm on fire.
I got one whole pot, spies.
I killed one.
Nice.
Loading holes in them.
They keep hitting the same spot with cannons, so we don't have very many holes at all. We're good. Blow them out of the
Explore
water,
them.
Buzz. What the hell was
Oh,
that?
dancing.
Oh, you like to dance, do ya?
I love the dance.
I'm going over.
That's one of them dead lads.
Over there.
Check the damn mast for explosives.
Keep hitting them up, lads. They're sinking. They're gone, chaps. That's
You're
it.
done for. Good job, everybody. You did well.
Thank you.
You
I'm
passed
just gonna
the
fix
test.
the ship now.
Whew. Wow.
Small inconvenience. I'll just throw some buckets of water on this ship then.
Is that you? Oh, yeah, I shot you.
No, it wasn't me. Anyway.
Wait, it's not you? That's you. It's somebody. How unexpected.
That was not
Oh.
planned for.
That's
Enough
the,
fire.
that's the first time that
Tame
happens.
See, this is
Definitely
one
the
of the
first
things
time
that
doing it.
this is one of the things that we love about the Sea of Thieves, the unpredictability.
I definitely. That's why I decided, you know, it was a great choice for me. Just you can do anything. Anything can happen. It's
That's right.
completely unexpected.
Mast. Good.
Oh, yeah, there's a bucket
It's on
of water.
fire. Yeah. You're on fire,
Oh,
lad.
God.
Oh no, I'm on
I'm
fire.
all right. Don't worry. Tis but a scratch.
We got we got it.
Ah! Get away from the water.
You all right? You all right?
We're alive. We did it.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. We're good.
Those
We're good.
Our boat
idiots.
is afloat.
What
Well
they
played.
think they were
Well
rolling
played,
up on? Obviously didn't know I was here.
No, they didn't.
It'd be the last time they meddle.
They didn't
With the
realize
lights.
that they were dealing with
Nope.
Carrillo and the crew of the Red Dog.
They had no
No, not at all.
idea.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
Lord.
All right, back into the position.
Back to the struggle.
All right. Back.
What do you want to see the most in future Sea of Thieves updates? What do you want to see come to the game?
Okay, well, back to the topic of hungering deep. I would love to have another voyage, something like the Hungering Deep. Okay, but we got to have something different, right? And we already
Something
have all
new,
the
but the same.
Yeah, we already have all that we need right here under Sea of Thieves. I propose, all right, somewhere in the Devil's Roar, we have another ancient enemy spawn. We've seen plenty of paintings
dig it.
all around the maps,
Dragons.
all around
Give me
the
dragons.
islands. I don't think dragons really fit into the Sea of Thieves.
They don't.
But there are
don't.
paintings of the ancient people fighting off giant birds, giant flaming red birds. Okay?
Yes.
I propose you give us a damn phoenix rising out of the biggest volcano in the Devil's
Oh
Roar.
my god.
All right?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
We need a flying enemy. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Enough with the water. All right, we have enough water threats, okay? We got the Kraken, we got sharks, we got the Megalodon. We got ancient skelly bastards rising up from the depths. We need a flying enemy type. And I propose a fiery phoenix, very big. It's gonna take multiple crews to slay it. Okay,
I can see that fitting in greatly.
And you know what else? We got harpoons now. Let's harpoon that bastard, drag it down, and have it fight us off. You know, maybe it could pick up, it could drag a ship or two. You know, depending. Maybe you need 3 ships to harpoon it in order to effectively pull it down and hold it in place so other ships can shoot it or something. I don't know, but hey, it's all about teamwork. That's what the Hungering Deep was. Teamwork, straight down to the point, and bringing the community together. I would love that.
Definitely.
And also,
that's a fantastic idea.
Yes, I've been talking about it. I've been brainstorming this for so long. I want this. This is what I want.
Yeah.
And on top of that, and on top of that, some more land threats would be nice. Okay, something not. Speaking to the paintings on all the islands, is paintings of the ancients fighting off giant animals, giant snakes, giant boar. Okay, let's say these are island raids. I've heard talks of people talking about crabs as well, giant crabs that move to land or something. Yeah. And you know, let's have these things guarding some kind of treasure. Okay, some kind of treasure. You know, we can. There's a painting of 3 boar somewhere. I think it's on Devil's Ridge or something like that. It may be. You know, maybe something like that where we got to fight off 3 giant boar. Very annoying. Very, you know, they're probably gonna end up ramming us or something. And let's have skeletons spawn there too, trying to take the treasure from us. I don't know. You know, a giant snake that wraps around the entire island and constricts very slowly to the point where you can't even stand on the island anymore because it's squeezing the whole thing.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I've always thought that with land-based enemies, you know, there's skeletons. There are all different kinds of skeletons. What about natives? What about, like, you know, tribes that come out of the jungles and try to attack you?
That would
like
be
waves of.
That would be interesting. I don't know if that's in Rare's best interest. They might not go for that. They may not go for that. I don't know.
I feel like there'll be some racial things in there.
Yeah, killing off the natives and stuff. I don't know. That's a bit. You know, that's just a little. I can't see them doing it.
I see the point.
Right there.
Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it to animals. I think it's some supernatural something. You know, some ghosts. Let's fight off some ghosts. That's fine with me.
Ghosts.
Pirate ghosts. You know what I always wanted? What? What were you saying?
AI pirate crews.
See?
Like not skeletons, but actual pirate crews.
Yeah. And I was, you know, I thought about this one too. A lot of people ask for like a man of war. I don't think it really has a place in the Sea of Thieves, but maybe for an AI threat.
Like you said before, over the last few updates, they've been better and better, like the addition of fire and fishing and the harpoons, and it's just ramping up, you know.
Yep.
The latest Tall Tale was fantastic, and we can't wait to see.
Love that. It was such a good opener. Like that's the really next chapter, boys. It's next chapter, next whole set, you know, next novel, if you want to say.
Yeah.
The next saga, okay? That's what we got. The next saga's here. It's Flameheart. And the way Flameheart called us all out, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't make him say like, I'm gonna give you an impression. Flameheart impression.
You filthy pirates, your stupid alliances, and your so-called pirate legends.
You know, he should have called everybody out, your so-called pirate legends. We have a lot of pirate legends out here, okay? He could have been talking about these big people like Pace or something. You have pirate legends, you know? It would have been phenomenal. He was already pooping all over our alliances and just everything in general. Our merfolk as well. How dare he?
Yeah.
They help us get to our ship, you heathen. What the heck? Jeez. he was just calling everybody out.
He was.
The mermaids get a bad rap
Really
these
was.
days. They're so left behind. They really are.
You know what? I want to know
Yeah.
what the heck's up with those mermaid statues. Why are they so? Why do they hurt? Huh?
Why do they
What the
hurt?
heck's? What's behind that? Who made those?
That's right.
What the heck's going on?
We need to find out what's going on. I'm sure
Who's responsible for this? Why does it kill me? You're supposed to be friends. Ah.
I'm sure
know.
that there'll be a lot more coming in the future about the mermaids, that's for sure.
Aye.
Hey, you know,
They've got big plans for the merfolk.
That's the beautiful
just at the
thing
very
about Sea
least.
of Thieves.
Yeah,
You can do anything
Yeah,
with this world.
they can. They
Anything.
really can, that's right.
That's how the game
Aside
was
from-
built. You know?
That's right. Look, aside from Sea of Thieves, what else have you been playing recently?
You know, it's very hard for me to like play different things. I don't know. It just I'm very hard to please when it comes to gaming. I don't like to play. I don't really like to play raging games. I don't like to be getting mad, you know. So I kind of stay away. I stay away from Call of Duty and such for such reasons.
Yep.
You know, so it's kind of hard. I do like my single player games. So you know, recently I just played Star Wars, the new Jedi Fallen Order. It was a great game.
That's so good. So
Very
good.
great, very impressive coming from EA. But I do feel that there was some missed opportunities there when it came to cosmetics and the loot chest that you find.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
but
Yeah, I see.
you know, but overall, I'd say it was I say it's worth the $60 to buy it. It's a great
I'd say
story.
so.
It really adds to
definitely.
it. So you know, there's so many holes and gaps
Yeah.
in the Star Wars universe that can be filled in. So there's a lot of things that can happen with those games. You know, single player games. I plan on playing Last of Us soon. I did play. I played
wouldn't
Kingdom
mind
Hearts
trying
3
that
as
out.
well. Yeah. A lot of people have been telling me to try Last of Us, and I played it once years ago, just like the first hour or so. Never touched it again, but I plan on going back to it and stuff, you know. So since the second one's coming out, but I really do love my single player experiences for sure.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
And you can definitely see me playing a lot of those in the future. But
Oh yeah.
you know, when it comes to multiplayer games, Sea of Thieves is really where it's at for me. Maybe some Rocket League. Maybe League of Legends. I know League of Legends can be very rage-inducing, but I think you should really know what you're doing before you dive into
I
that
played
game.
that
you know?
game for nearly 6
Yeah,
years straight.
It's it could be pretty difficult for anybody jumping into it, but you know, once you get a grasp on it and how to use your certain characters, it can be fun. I'd say, you know.
Definitely. Definitely.
Aye, absolutely.
Look, we're going to be having a full-scale Chicken Rave server takeover in December for the holidays to party with Rocco on Chicken Oil. We're going to have a barrel of 1,000 grogs, a playlist of all our favorite shanties, all the different colored lanterns to really kick the rave off.
Heck
A
yeah!
list of some of Sea of Thieves' most legendary pirates to come
Very
along.
well.
Look, would you be interested in coming and partying with us in December, lad?
Heck yeah! When do I sign up, huh? Damn,
All
you
right,
just
you just
tell me the
signed up, man.
time and date, and I'll be there. I'll always
Fantastic. Oh,
show up for my boy Rocco. Love you, Rocco.
that's it.
It's gonna be awesome.
Meow meow, kiss kiss.
Oh.
All
It's
around.
going to be fantastic. This is going to be
Aye.
the biggest chicken rave ever. He's so
Good.
excited for it.
That's
You know that we
good.
are too.
Oh my
We
God.
can't wait. We can't wait to see you there, lad.
I love
Look,
big plans like that.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much for coming on the map today and having a bit of a chat with us. We really appreciate your time, lad, and we're a big fan of your content and everything that you do. And
I
all the
appreciate
best
it.
to you in the future.
Thank you so much for inviting
Been a-
me. You know, again, it's such an experience to be out here. You know, talking to people all about everything about Sea of Thieves, and you know, thank you. I appreciate
We love
it.
to hear about
thank you.
Carrillo as well. We like to know more about what you do as a person, how you feel about
That's
the world
right.
and stuff like that.
No,
Yeah.
very well. You know, we could do that too if you want. You know, was that an official question? No, we
just-
wrapping it up still.
Just making a statement.
Okay, all right. Just
Making
making sure.
statements,
All
making
right.
statements.
I'll be
Look,
fine.
we'll
We'll
be
glad
sure,
doing that.
we'll be sure to include all the links to your Twitter
Right.
and your streams and everything down below.
Thank you,
but,
lads.
look, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
No. Pleasure's all
It's been
mine.
a great
Pleasure's
experience.
all mine.
We even got to sink a ship with Korea.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
My God. All right.
And it was a sloop.
Heck yeah, Sleepy boys, get out of here.
A sloopy doop.
Yeah.
Stupid sloops.
All
All right, lads. You have yourselves a good one.
Thank you, son.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
you enjoy the rest of your
Thank you,
night,
buddy. Thanks for coming along, matey.
Toodaloo.